I was on a break for a few weeks last month, and when I came back, I had a conversation with one of my clients. And one of the first things she said to me was, "You know what, Shub, I've been thinking about why would I hire myself? I mean, we can discuss all these things about job search, but in very practical terms, I don't know why would anybody hire me." Look, job search is a crash course in rejection and self-doubt. So it's understandable you will have all these things coming up. So what I want to do in today's video is basically give you 4 or 5 different steps you can start taking to prepare yourself when that self-doubt creeps in. Because even if you're getting progress in your job search and going for interviews, it is highly likely that at some stage you will start doubting yourself. Hi, my name is Shub Faujdar. I'm a Singapore-based career coach and job search strategist, and welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to this channel as I release 2 videos every week. Tuesday is a very quick, short, less than 2-minute actionable tip, and Thursday is a deep dive. So let's move to our topic. Step 1, to overcome your self-doubt about your own employability. Change your perspective. Really. Anybody who has been successful at anything has had to do things outside of their comfort zone. So there's a unique perspective which I would like to offer you. If your main focus is, I'm not very good at it, and I hope they never find out, then it's imposter syndrome. But if you shift your focus and reframe it to, I'm not very good at it, but I'm willing to do anything to learn this and put in the time, effort, and energy, then this is growth mindset. Now, whenever you feel yourself having an imposter syndrome about a job, you don't have all the skills, etc., focus on the fact that you will be able to learn on this particular topic. So where you put your focus completely changes the energy and the way you approach looking at yourself. Step 2, make a list of achievements. Look, it doesn't have to be very long. Put a timer for 15 minutes on your phone and just in bullet points, list down all your achievements. Start with your work achievements, but don't stop there. Also put some personal achievements. Look at things when you did a very challenging performance, when you learned a new skill, when you were there for somebody in your personal life who needed you, when you went through some personal hardship, etc. What this will do is whenever you're having the self-doubt, you can take a look at this list to start seeing your own value. Again, this feeds back to the growth mindset. When you look at your achievements, you see yourself as valuable. If you only look at skills you're short of, you will always come short, no matter how good you are. Step 3, question your self-doubt. Now, when she told me that, she doesn't think she would be very valuable to any employer, I asked my client, how many potential employers has she reached out to? Her grand total was 0. Again, this is a function of self-doubt. When you are doubting yourself, you freeze. You don't want to disturb others. You don't see your value, so you self-reject yourself. And then you feel, look, I'm not getting any results, I'm right. So it feeds in your belief cycle, and it's a vicious cycle to break into. So before you settle into that self-limiting belief that I'm not good enough, nobody would or should be hiring me, just question your assumption. Ask yourself, how many employers have I reached out to? How many conversations have I had? What have their conversations led me into? How did I go about with those conversations? Because sometimes it's not about your skills, but how you're leading the conversations. So please question your self-doubt first before you make it a self-limiting belief. Another point to look at is the market. I mean, in 2022, we had a market where if you met 40-50% of the skills, you were getting crazy hikes. And in the last year and this year, even with all the necessary skills, people are not getting a lot of roles. So you have to look at the market in totality as well before you doubt your own value. Step 4, find other success stories. Look, at this point, I would say be away from negative Nellies. They are people who are complaining, who themselves are not being successful, who bring the whole energy down. You have to be very careful of your energy. I can tell you, time management is a piece of cake. Energy management is what kills most of us. So if your energy is negative, self-doubting, you complaining, whining the whole time, the results will be something which will give you more reasons to complain about. But if you're looking at people who are successful, who give you that positivity, you feel very encouraged to keep on doing your actions. And that's what you need. So find a support system. It could be a group of other job seekers who are very positive. It could be a family. It could be a coach. It could be a community which are being created for job seekers. But find something to get positive energy from. Extremely important. Otherwise, you will keep on going down and down the hole of despair and helplessness. And finally, step 5. Look, your assumptions may not be entirely wrong. There may be employers who are not willing to sponsor visas. There may be employers who may have biases against a certain group of people, certain age, etc., whatever it is. Your role then becomes to find out employers who are willing to sponsor people, visas, who are willing to take people who are more experienced, less experienced, whatever the case may be. You know about these employers through LinkedIn. Look at what kind of employees does this company have. That will give you a fair idea of what their setup is, and have conversations with other people. When you're speaking to your own network as well, ask them, what kind of companies should I be targeting? That's so much market research. Look, even if you're not asking people for job, but you meet them for advice, for getting market intel, for understanding how you should go about with your job search, that will give you some very concrete pointers that will help you in your overall job search. So the last point is a very, very practical point. You don't have to go after employers who are rejecting you even before they've met you on something that you don't have control over. So find employers and hiring managers who are willing to take these factors out and look for the best person to do the job. So I hope these 5 steps will help you during those times when you feel there's no point to continue with your job search. I might as well just stop right now and spend time with family. You're feeling despair, whatever it is. Please do take a look at these steps and try to implement some of them. Now, there are a lot of other things which can get you out of the funk for job search, but I've listed out my top 5 steps. If you are looking at some help for your job search networking, we have our digital course on the art and science of networking for job search live at very nominal price of 99 Singapore dollars. It's the launch price, which will be increasing soon. So do take a look at that. The links will be in the description. And I wish you all the best for your job search. Go, make an impact.